Welcome back, everybody. If you remember last episode, we kind of left King Kurog and Velithia after defeating the tree and its guardians. Now we have to find Urfan Iceheart. This is the Orsinium challenge that was part of the spring. Let me get there. I know I've just jumped right into the middle of it, so my brain's still catching up. That was part of the March promotion for the free DLC in March 2024. That was part of the login rewards. You only had to, oh dear, yeah, not exactly what I intended to do. You only had to log in twice during March in order to pick up the Orsinium DLC for free. And along with that came a couple of pets as well in March, some Orsinium or Rothgar themed pets. And then,
if you have any questions before we go in there, now's the time.
oh, sorry, pet and a mount, and a bunch of crates as well, from which you could have got another pet or mount if you were lucky. Yes. And we're using Velithia for this event, basically because Reliefa, my cat character, was oh no. I see. Basically,
my enemies mock me. Helps me work up a good rage.
You treat everything like a joke. That's why the orcs refuse to follow you. You mock the fallen and dishonor their sacrifices.
Dishonor them? I'll honor them by separating your head from your body.
oops. I know. There's a couple of things I forgot to do. Let me just duck over here for a minute. Urfan Iceheart's pretty tough, and I forgot about that. And I also forgot to take a few things I should have done when I started. Let's go I for inventory. Let's go to our consumables. Let's increase our maximum magicka and our health for an hour. I think I already know. No, I didn't know that one. Alrighty. Make sure we've got our poisons up and running. Got our restoration potions in the slot. Poisons. Yep, that's all fine. What else do I need to do? I'm going to use those out. We'll get our riding speed up and running. Get our experience scroll in case I don't have that running. Did not look like it. Do I have any potions that will make me better at doing stuff? Ooh, what's that? No, that's a drink. I don't want to replace what I've drunk already is my worry. Okay. All right, I think we're better this time. I just need to also just revamp, go over what my abilities do. Consuming trap, rune blades, runic embrace. Hang on. Okay. Rune mend. All right, so yeah, doing that's probably my best bet. Let's go here. Go 5. Go whoops. Go 3. Alright, doing a bit better with a little bit of extra help. You know what else I haven't done?
How do you like that, you cold bastard?
Oh, I think King Kurog's a little upset with him.
Iceheart's blade is mine. Now maybe the clans will finally accept my rule.
Maybe?
You don't know how good that feels. Urfan Iceheart is finally dead. Imagine you ate too much, and try as you might, you can't get out that really big belch. Then, finally, you let out a thunderous burp. Yes, that's how I feel right now.
I see. Let me just fix the volume.
You don't know how good that feels. Urfan Iceheart is finally dead. Imagine you ate too much, and try as you might, you can't get out that really big belch. Then, finally, you let out a thunderous burp. Yes, that's how I feel right now.
Is the siege over now?
For all practical purposes, yes. The remaining Winterborn will put up a fight, but without a warlord, my soldiers should be able to wrap this up in short order. As for me, I can't wait to show off my trophy to the clan chiefs.
Trophy?
Yeah, Iceheart's fancy sword. That should prove to the clan chiefs that we killed the warlord. Might even convince the fence sitters to finally accept me as the rightful king of all the Orsima.
Huh. And what's our next move?
I want to check on the supplies the Winterborn stole from us, and get them ready to transport back to the city. Meet me at the keep when you're finished here. I want you there when I tell the chiefs what we accomplished today.
Okay.
Don't you worry about me. I can take care of myself, no matter what my shield wives think. Besides, you'll kill everything on your way out. I've seen how you fight. Probably won't be anything left for me by the time you get done out there.
True enough. True enough. I thought I had to deal with the Briarhearts. Alright, well, and I still have a ton of looting to do. It was part of For King and Glory. Let me just go J for Journal. Wake in the Past, King and Glory, The Hidden Harvest. That's what I need to do. Let's go find Alanon the Alchemist right after we've ransacked all of these barrels and crates. I know, every trip is a shopping trip. You guys know that by now. Besides, you never know what you're going to find in here. No, I wanted to do more ransacking before I came in, but good old King Kurog there decided he wanted to start the party. And I couldn't let him get killed on his own. I mean, those shield wives would take a piece out of me for that happening. Alrighty, we've done a circuit. I didn't see any hidden chests. May have missed them, but let's just check in behind here. Nope, just a hidden barrel. Rightio, we're good. Sometimes you get a chest in behind those little hooks. Not today. He is right though, I will kill everything on the way out. That's pretty much what I do, isn't it? Seeing how you find, you kill everything. That's just the way I am. All right. I love this tree. It's so beautifully drawn. Hi, nice to meet you, Gialaril. So all I'm doing is ransacking the joint. Grab my map. Well, I can help these guys, I guess. Not that these guys need a hand. But the extra XP is always good. Alrighty, so we help save the tree again. And all we're doing at the moment is just wandering through. Alright, I haven't checked in here to see if there's a chest. I mean, with the amount of PCs around, there's probably not going to be a lot of treasure that's been missed, to be honest. So we're just going to head on through. Clearly, let's not beat up gang power. That would be a bit rude. Corporal Lugrots, Alanon.
The wood elf got me out of that cage with a damn fine strike. Damn fine. And you handled the Briarheart tree perfectly. Well done.
Did the elixir work? Is the source of the Briarhearts destroyed?
Indubitably.
Excellent.
I watched the roots burn with my own eyes. The siege commander needs to hear about this, so we can press the advantage and put an end to the winterborn threat. As for me, I'm going to relax. Somewhere in Orsinium with a very large drink.
Oh, awesome. Well, good luck with that.
You have your report, soldier. Return to the siege commander, and let's finish off these winterborn bastards.
Not yet.
I just need to catch my breath. I'll be fine.
They tried to roast you. That's not how we define fine where I come from.
Compared to some of my adventures, this was practically a day at the fair.
How do I get to Scarp Keep? Alright, is that it there? No, that's searching for the Vengeful Eye. Alright, hang on, let me just... Oh! Scarp Keep. I getcha. Well, that's easy enough to do. So as part of the Orsinium challenge, what we're trying to do is we are, this character was level 12 when she started, but I do have quite a few championship points. So we are trying to achieve the Kingmaker Achievement, because if you haven't already achieved it, what that will grant you is a black or an Ebon ursauk mount. We need to go up there, don't we? Am I heading in the right direction at least? Oh, I am. I am heading in the right direction. I just have to look where I'm going so I don't end up in the water. Oh, yeah. Yes, Makdul, I did not intend to fall in the river. Where am I meant to go now? Oh, that is a set of stairs. I see. Okay, I'm sorry, I got myself lost because I thought that was one of the areas where you can find the Thieves Guild, and we've got some stolen merchandise to get rid of. I wasn't too far off, actually. Alright, I've lost it. It's in there somewhere. We'll find it. I see. There it is. The Outlaw's Refuge. That's what I'm trying to think of. And I think we also have some I'll get there.
No, I understand. If you
Relics
change your mind,
to return to the museum.
Psst, you, over here.
No. I think I just ran past the fence as well. Not Maharas. Not Ueno. There we go. Juggle scorpions. Hi.
Ah, my favorite custom.
Alrighty. I want to research the steel cuirass. So I want to go to launder and you know what? I can launder that as well. There we go. What is that? More shipments from Sentinel. We understand you're good at what you do. It's your namesake, and you want people to know it. But scorpions aren't used to Rothgar's weather. They inevitably find their way to the warmest place they can find. The only decent privy in this place. Berzunguk nearly lost a hand reaching for a pine cone. If we're forced to do our business in the snow, we won't let you do yours with the sand. No more shipments from Sentinel until the privy is scorpion-free. The management.
What do you want?
I love it. Little bits and pieces everywhere. That's actually one of the lore books for this zone, I think, or one of the things you can find. All right, now that we've gotten rid of our stuff. It's all right. I've got one big puppy looking at me mournfully, and one sitting on my toes. Alrighty, Scarp Keep, let's go. I'm actually a little bit excited because in about 7 days' time, the Jesters event is on. Talk to Zabani.
There's always more to do.
Hi, Zabani.
Poor Zabani. Why will none believe that the Gollus stole from the king, not her?
I searched a
Oh?
Golus's camp.
What did you find? Do not keep the bunny suspended.
I found the stolen goods. I can prove your innocence.
This one knew you walked with Canarti's luck. Quickly, show them to Warden Orc. The bunny can already taste her freedom.
Alrighty. What an org.
Keep away from the Khajiit. If I see you pass her anything, you'll end up in your own cell.
Actually, I have information regarding Zabani.
Oh? What information?
Zabani's innocent. Agola stole this mug.
The king's lucky mug! Oh, pretend you didn't hear that.
Okay,
Well, anything else you need?
release Zabani. You have the mug and she didn't commit the crime.
I can't argue with evidence. I'll turn this over to the guard and release the prisoner. And, ignore what I said about the mug, all right? There's a little something to help you forget.
Thank you.
The bunny will head to the greedy gut. Meet her there, yes?
Sure. Alrighty. Now that we've returned to Scarp Keep, finished off a quest, well, half finished off a quest, let's head on into the throne room. Oh, whoa, look at this place. It is gloomy. Be nice if they were lit.
For a sermon, priestess. I'm just here to see Kurog.
I meant no offense, Chief Barzrag. I only seek to spread Trinimac's good words.
Again with these Trinimac lies. Let me show you what Malakat thinks of your stupid words.
Uh-oh,
Your
Chief
anger
Jul
is uncalled
Targak.
for, clan chiefs. Please excuse us, Solgra. I see our champion has returned.
You? They pulled you into their madness? How disappointing.
Hey, Bazrag. Let's talk to Forge Mother Alga.
As you can see, the clan chiefs can be a contentious lot. They oppose King Kurog at every turn, especially on matters of faith. But tell me, was Kurog successful? Did you defeat the Winterborn warlord?
The Winterborn warlord is dead. King Kurog asked me to meet him here.
I knew you'd be able to help Kurog in his mission. Perhaps now the other clans will see that Kurog is destined to lead us all.
Says his
Once all
mother.
the clans unite, just imagine the power we will wield.
Why are these chieftains here?
The king sent for them. They are a few of the more vocal opponents to my son's plans, and they refuse to bend their knees to him.
These chiefs don't agree with King Kurog?
They are blinded by centuries of custom and tradition. They refuse to see the glory that King Kurog wants to bestow upon us all. Instead, they stick their heads in the mud like a frightened Argonian and pretend that the old ways are so much better.
And King Kurog wants to change that.
My son wants to free us from the traditions that hold us back. They mire us in outdated notions and restrictions. We need to become a modern society if we want the other kingdoms to respect us, to take us seriously. King Kurog will make that happen.
I understand.
Excellent! Everyone's here. The time has come. Swear allegiance to me. Orsinium will prosper once the clans unite under my rule. This again, Kurog? Why should we submit to you this time? Behold! I wield the blade of Iceheart. With the help of outsiders, I have vanquished our greatest foe and retrieved the stolen supplies. The chiefs could not stop the Winterborn. Only I have accomplished that. You ask much, Kurog, to turn away from Malakath, to abandon our most cherished customs. Bazrog, my old friend, your outdated ideas will be the death of me.
Don't tempt us, Kurog. Our
Don't
traditions
tempt
won't bend
us.
to the will of an idiot chief who decides to call himself
King! Idiot! Chief! I am your king. You would all do well to remember that. Now get out of my sight! You embark on a dangerous path, Kurog. We won't forget this.
Whoa. He killed her. Wow. King Kurog.
Treasonous bastards! I just saved their ungrateful arses, and this is the thanks I get? I
Uh-huh.
even showed them Iceheart's sword. How can I create a united nation when the chiefs refuse to accept my rule?
Was that a typical example of your usual meetings?
More often than not, yes. There's always some fool who wants to quote the Code of Malakath or insult my honor. It infuriates me. How can we build a respectable kingdom when we can't even abandon our most ridiculous superstitions?
Did you really need to kill Chief Targak?
Targak? It was all I could do not to kill all three of those troll lovers.
Oh,
Let Bosrog and Dular think about what happened. I only hope they can set aside old traditions and accept the future I envision. Their support would make things much easier.
do you need anything else from me?
For now, no. Go explore Rothgar and get to know this great city. Enjoy yourself. When you're ready for a new challenge, find me at my private tavern in the city. I'm sure I'll have something that requires your specific skill set by then.
Very well. Thank you. Hey, level 19. Well, I think I could possibly do, you know what, one more health point. Once I accept my rewards, up with the health, commit the points. I know I'm going to have to rearrange all my attributes at some point. Alright, one skill point to spend. Fated Fortune. Warp Fate when you generate or consume crux, increasing your critical damage and critical healing. Let's do some of that. Alrighty, I know, I'm just going to work my way down each time, I think. Unless I find something I really want more. Right. I know, he's got me a little bit worried, King Kurog. The orcs respect a display of strength, I get that, but wow. Let's have a look in our journal. We have Awaken the Past and Those Truly Favored, searching for the Vengeful Eye. Right. So we do have that to do. And speaking of relics, let us wander to the tavern where King Kurog's favorite mug has been restored. And hopefully his good spirits. Although maybe it's the spirits in the mug that will restore King Kurog to good spirits. We also need to do our crafting quest. I believe I still have some XP coming. Yeah, 34 minutes worth of it. That's good. I may be lost again. Oh, I am lost again. This is not where I thought I was. We're all good. Let me have a look and see if there's any markers for quests on my board. There's this one. No, we don't want to follow any of those. The Greedy Gut. Or the King's Corner Club. That's where we're going to go. King's Corner Club. Oops, which way was it? Down that way. Let's see if we can, find King
Over
Kurog.
here! Come and have a drink with Rothgar. Try the Iceberry Ale. It's delicious. I love this place. Back at the keep, I'm always being pulled in a dozen directions. Fighting over here, debating over there, gives me a headache. But here, I can just eat and drink until I pass out.
How very kingly of you. Are you safe out here in the city like this?
What do you imply? That Kurog needs protection? Ha! Iceheart wasn't the first to challenge me, and he won't be the last. Let my enemies come. They'll wind up dead and bloody at my feet. That's what royal servants are for, to clean up the mess.
Is violence your solution to every problem?
It's a good thing I like you, because the last person who asked me these sorts of questions had the curiosity beaten out of him. But I don't want to fight with you. That's not why I called you here. Are you ready to listen?
All right, I'm listening.
We opened Orsinium to the best and brightest. crafters, farmers, scholars, anyone who can help bring my vision to life. I leave the details to my wives and mother, but you attracted my attention.
I'm not
Which
marrying
brings
you.
us to the big question.
What can I do for you, King Kurog?
You helped Chief Bosrog. You fought at my side as we defeated Iceheart and his Winterborn warriors. In short, you impress me. People who impress me either turn out to be a help or a hindrance to my plans. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not exactly, Your Majesty.
Let me speak plainly. You could pose a threat to me, but I prefer to consider you an ally. Share a few drinks, like we're doing now. I could use someone like you. Someone to deal with problems that require a more personal touch.
What kind of problems are we talking about?
Clan chief problems. There are still stubborn chiefs out there who don't agree with my vision, who don't want to see our people united. They're stuck in the old ways, ways that have failed our people time and time again. It's time to change that.
You want me to talk to the clan chiefs?
You made an impression on Bosrog. Whether he likes it or not, he owes you for helping the clans. The other chiefs respect Bosrog. We can use this whole situation to our advantage. Get them to listen to matters they would normally refuse to hear.
So, what do you want me to do?
For now, nothing. Relax, have a drink. Enjoy all the pleasantries that Roxanne and her fine establishment have to offer. But when I need you, I expect you to be ready and willing to get the job done. Oh, what are those two doing here?
Which two, Your Majesty?
Damn it! You two always show up and ruin my fun.
Oh, I have not even begun to ruin your fun, my king. But let's leave the pleasantries for later. We have an urgent situation to report.
I can never tell when you're joking. Fine. What's so important?
The Trinimac temple has been attacked, my beloved. Malakath devotees have barricaded the doors and taken the priests as hostages.
These fanatics dare to attack my city? My
Oh.
people? I'll deal with them personally.
Uh-oh.
You will do no such thing, my son. After what happened in the throne room, this is undoubtedly a trap.
I won't sit by while they attack my city!
This problem requires a personal solution, and I have a perfect idea. Outsider, let us talk.
Yes, Forge Mother.
My son's bravery borders on stupidity. He would run off and stumble blindly into their trap without the slightest regard for his safety. We must not allow that to happen.
Do you have a better idea?
Oh, child, I always have a better idea.
Uh-huh.
My son's rage makes it difficult for him to see clearly. His instinct is to charge every problem straight on and beat it into submission. His enemies know this and often use it against him.
You believe the attack on the temple is a trap?
Bosrog and the other clan chiefs know King Kurog all too well. They expect him to attack and kill the heretics, just as the heretics will kill the hostages. Innocent lives will be lost and blame will fall squarely on Kurog's shoulders.
What do you want me to do?
You are an outsider with connections to Orsinium that are tenuous at best.
I see.
Enter the temple and rescue our people. If you succeed, you save innocent lives at the king's request. If you fail, well, at least the king won't be blamed.
Very well. I'll do as you ask. That's what I thought. Let's send Miss Expendable here out to fix a situation, shall we? We're not finding Uzdebig's helm. Right now we're going to shift, make sure we're doing a king-size problem. We also want to see what that achievement entails again, because frankly I've forgotten. So we'll go down to Orsinium, there we go. Quests. Kingmaker. Okay, king-sized problem, anger of a king, blood on a king's hands, and long live the king. So king-sized problem, I think we finally reached the first quest we need to complete for this particular achievement.
Everyone, clear the streets and go home. Let the king's soldiers deal with this.
Captain.
Back away, citizen. We have enough to deal with as it is. My soldiers can't do their job with all you civilians getting underfoot.
I'm here to help rescue the hostages.
Just because you carry a weapon doesn't mean you know how to use it. And as you can see, I already have more amateur warriors volunteering to help than I can handle. Why don't you just stand back and leave this to the professionals?
Now, one of the reasons we joined the Fighters Guild is so that we have intimidating presence, which gives us solutions to problems we might not be able to handle.
Back away, citizen. We have enough to... Just because you carry a weapon doesn't mean you know how to use it. And as you can see, I already have more amateur warriors volunteering to help than I can handle. Why don't you just stand back and leave this to the professionals?
So if we didn't have Intimidate, I would have to say, because I wouldn't have this option, I'd say at least tell me what you know about the situation.
Oh, by the king's arse, you're annoying. I should toss you in a cell, but I'm a little busy at the moment. Alright, listen. A group approached the temple. I didn't think anything of it until they drew their weapons and rushed inside.
Any other way inside beside the locked door?
Look, I just got back from a tour in Daggerfall, and I'm still trying to figure this city out. It's a damn maze! I heard there might be a way back in, but the soldiers I sent to look for it haven't reported in yet.
Alright. So...
Hey, hero! Over here!
Now move along before I get...
So, I could intimidate him and get a different result, but if you don't have intimidate, you actually have a couple of other options that pop up for you. So let's talk to Everly Sharparrow, and then we'll find a way into the city.
The king sent you here to rescue the hostages, didn't he? Of course he did. That's why they recruited heroes after all, am I right?
You're right.
I have a plan. It's brilliant. Wanna hear it?
Sure. Tell me what you're thinking.
See those hawkers behind me? Don't look. Anyway, they've been acting suspiciously. Standing around, making shifty eyes, showing odd hand gestures to passers-by. I've read enough Investigator Vale books to recognize criminal behavior when I see it.
Who's Investigator Vale?
You never read Investigator Vale? The book's about the brilliant scholar who travels the world and solves crimes. She doesn't use magic or weapons. Just her charm and her wits and... Look, I'll lend you a copy later, but we need to focus here.
You think those two are involved with the fanatics?
Isn't it obvious? Look at their evil demeanor, their villainous whispering. I bet if we rattle them, they'll run off and lead us right to the hostages. Watch. I'll just let loose an arrow. That should put the fear of Ifray into the survivor.
You can't just shoot someone because they think they might be evil.
Of course I can. I do it all the time. And I'll have you know that I'm right about 50% of the time. Fine, fine. We'll do things your way. But I'm going to keep an eye on those two.
Are you sure you don't want to put an arrow into them?
Fine. Do things...
Alright. Find a way into the temple. If I have to kill either of them later because I didn't let her shoot one, I'm going to be very upset. But I also think we've got the captain of the guard standing over there, and I don't think he's going to be quite so understanding. Let's toddle up this way. I'm not sure this is the right way. Matter of fact, it's starting to look very much like the wrong way. That's okay. But, you know what, we can run up here anyway. Alright, that is the wrong way. If you land on the roof from some heights, you actually don't hurt yourself, which is what I was doing. Let me just catch a look at this. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go... I don't think there was a door there. See, it looks like a lot of people are doing the same thing I'm doing and trying to get the Kingmaker bits and pieces done. So let's toddle up these stairs and see if these are a bit better. Yeah, alright. Ooh, what's down there? A dead end. I was hoping there was a treasure chest. No, that still says above. Let's go up another level of stairs if we can find them. I reckon we got to go inside. Or maybe... Give me a minute. Yeah, okay. So there's no door. So what we're going to do is we're going to go this way. And I'm thinking there's... Let's grab these while I'm here. I'm going to go around the outside. And I'm hoping there's... Aha! A set of stairs up onto the wall. Alright. Oh, that does not look good, does it? What's in here? It's locked. Let me just see, is that still above? No. So going up is probably going to be a waste of my time, but... Okay, that's the runes and enchantments. Thank you.
Thank Trinimac you're here. Someone has to save my fellow priests inside the temple. Please, I need your help. The priests inside the temple are at the mercy of these fanatics. Please, I think they want to kill my brothers and sisters in Trinimac.
Do you know what happened in there?
Malakath fanatics. They burst into the temple and began rounding up my fellow priests. They spat at us and shouted that we were betraying our race. They said that Chief Basrag sent them to punish us for opposing the true god of the orcs.
How did you escape?
They made such a commotion when they barged in. I spotted them from the upper balcony and slipped out the back door. I was about to go find help when more of those ruffians surrounded me. I thought I was finished. And then you showed up.
Chief Basrag sent them.
They invoke the chief's name, saying he seeks revenge against the king and any who follow the false god. I've known Chief Basrag to be a hard man, but never a cruel man, never a murderer. What has the king done to anger him so?
There was a confrontation in the throne room.
I see. I respect the king and all that he stands for, but his temper... It has gotten us into trouble more times than I care to remember. If it's vengeance Basrag seeks, then the king will be responsible for the deaths of the temple priests.
I'll do what I can to save the priests.
My fellow priests were still alive when I slipped out of the temple. But the tension in the air, I'm afraid violence is inevitable. They set up patrols inside the temple, watching for Kurog and his soldiers. If one of them spots you in there...
I won't let that happen.
They're holding the priests captive in the rectory. If one of the torchbearers spots you and reaches the rectory, you won't be able to save them. Avoid the torchbearers at all costs, or at least strike them down before they can sound a warning.
I'll do my best.
Take this key. It will unlock the temple's rear entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Once inside, you'll need to find the key to the rectory, where they're holding my fellow priests. The fanatic who gives the orders, their commander, he probably has the key to the rectory. May the luck of Trinimac be with you.
Right.
I'll inform the guards and try to send more help your way.
I know, I'm trying to work out if the commander's outside or not. Because having to kill the commander is also going to cause a problem.
Lock the priests in the rectory. As soon as Kurog arrives, we kill them all.
Optional steps. Question is, does he stay there? Okay. They go to there.
Intruders! Now we can kill the priests!
Failed.
How did you get in here? No matter. You'll be dead in a moment.
I know, I failed. I murdered the priest of Trinimac. I'm so sad. I know, I'm so not good at stealth. There is a way to do it, but I've yet to I've yet to succeed in it. Oh dear. Oh man, so bad.
How did you get in here? No matter.
Yeah, I'm so sad. I guess I'm just not good enough. I can at least try and save Priest Ungust.
Why would you do this?
I'm figuring if I stay out of...
People have arrived. Kill them all!
Oh no. Oh, that's not right. Birds of Hrothgar, strange rituals of the Ursima. How do I save this priest? Priest Ungus. Right, I see.
Kurog's people have arrived. Kill them all!
Maybe I've got to get rid of him.
You were too late. Maybe the others. Maybe Solgra reached them and they're all right.
I'm sorry, I failed.
Everyone's dead. Maybe there's still hope for the others. Solgra, she took them with her. Tried to hide in the back. I don't know what's happened to Solgra and the others.
Tell me about the others.
High Priestess Solgra and our brothers and sisters in Trinimac. The fanatics gathered us up and forced us in here. But Solgra, she isn't one to put up with such nonsense. She put a blade into one of them and ran into the back to help the others.
Where can I find Solgra and the others?
I have the key. I'll open the door for you.
You couldn't mention
Find
this
the
earlier.
others, please. I don't know what Solgra planned to do, but she had that look in her eyes when the fanatics started hurting our people.
I'll do what I
Solgra and
can.
the others should be somewhere through this door.
All right.
I'll find a way to open the main temple doors and let the soldiers in.
All right, you do that. Man, my bad. My bad. Fire and ice, baby.
Get her! Don't let her escape!
I'll die before I let you hurt the others.
How do I get up? One. Orcs and their tusks. Thorn and blood. Furious one.
Killed one of my... Orders be damned! You're going to die for that, priestess!
One? I plan to kill a dozen more if you don't leave my temple now. Thank you for that. I thought I could handle them, but the odds got a little overwhelming.
Solga.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine once I catch my breath. Just got the wind knocked out of me a little, that's all.
Do you know what that was all about?
Not exactly. They claimed to be devoted followers of Malakath, and said they were working for Chief Bazrag. They caught us by surprise, threatened us. Did you run into Ugus? How are he and the others faring?
I rescued Priest Ugus, but I wasn't in time to save the others.
Don't blame yourself. You have saved lives that without your intervention would certainly have been lost.
I doubt it.
But I'm still confused as to what the attackers hoped to accomplish. Why take us hostage? Why not simply kill us and be done with it?
They wanted to embarrass the king.
Spill the blood of innocents and blame the king for their deaths, for not being able to protect his people. What a fiendish scheme. But the king sent you in his stead. Very astute on his part. That decision may have saved many lives.
What can you tell me about these fanatics?
We were supposed to assume they were Malakath devotees, but they didn't seem particularly religious to me. Even I don't believe Malakath would sanction a slaughter such as this. They mentioned Chief Bazrag, though. Said he gave them their orders.
Do you really think Chief Bazrag was behind the attack?
I've always found the chief to be noble, but it doesn't take a lot to change a person. His forts ravaged, his traditions threatened. I can see how such things could lead to this. The king and the Forge Mother must be told what happened here.
All right. I don't think it was him, though. Talk to Forge Mother Alga.
I'm so afraid.
Okay, that tells me that my thing just wore off. Talk to Forge Mother Alga. Alright, where are we at? Goodness me. Alright, I've been here before. Just need to work out how to get out of here. Turn around. That doesn't look right. Oh wait. No, there's no stick. I must be down a level. Which means I need to find the way up. Right, it's either down that corridor or it's down this one.
This is the last of them. Let's finish these bastards off.
Uh-oh.
Scatter! Move!
Alright, so I've been in here. Okay. I think I could have probably killed that runner before. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm not so good at this. Forge Mother.
You're alive. Finally, something good comes out of this debacle. Too many priests died because of those fanatics. We removed their bodies, but if word of this gets out, I need to know. Did you find High Priestess Solgra? Is she safe?
The High Priestess is safe.
That is good news indeed. I will make sure that a military contingent protects this temple going forward. It will not be left undefended again.
A military contingent?
Increased patrols around the perimeter, soldiers assigned to guard the inside of the temple. The priests will not have to live in fear of another attack, not so long as my son is king. I assume you know who claimed responsibility for this?
The fanatics claimed to take orders from Chief Buzrog.
Buzrog has never agreed with Kurog. He made threats in the throne room, as I'm sure you heard. Besides, his boldness and devotion to Malakath are legendary. It appears Buzrog wishes to challenge our king.
If Buzrog's behind this, what should we do?
My son needs to solidify his hold on the clans.
Oh no.
All of the chiefs must accept Kurog as their king for the betterment of the Awesomer people. If we
She's
gain
behind this,
support
isn't
of the
she?
clans, we
I
can
can't
stop
remember.
Buzrog without inciting an all-out war.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You have done enough for today.
Mm-hmm.
Though lives were lost, thanks to you, others were saved.
That's poor
Take
comfort.
this for your efforts, and keep your ears open. We will contact you when the king again has need of your services.
Understood.
Solgra, my child, come join us. Are you injured? Should I call a healer?
I am well enough, but innocent blood was spilled in the temple this day.
I grieve for your fellow priests as much as you do, but changing the Awesomer way of life brings risks we are all well aware of.
Trinimac's words. I came here to share them, not to bury my brothers and sisters in the faith.
Interesting. Well, well, well. On that note, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.